Welcome to the top 5 insane movie theories that will blow your mind and suck your cock. You'll never be able to watch these classic films the same way ever again. Which kind of sounds like a bad thing, doesn't it? Number 5. Titanic. In the classic cult hit Titanic, starring Leotard DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, someone gets to see a girl naked and then do sex to her in a car.
Oh, nice.
But Reddit user George Lucas was a genius, has an undeniably irresistible theory that will totally drain your fucking balls until they look like tiny, hairy raisins.
The ship never actually existed. The old lady is just suffering from dementia. I mean, think about it. They called it the unthinkable ship. But if you pay attention in that scene where Billy Zane is being an asshole, what the guy actually says is unthinkable ship. But it sounds like unthinkable because he has a speech impediment. Obviously, if you think about it, in this context, unthinkable really means impossible. The ship is simply in the imagination of the characters, an allegory and coping mechanism for the realities of class conflict, and the fact that Billy Zane is an insufferable asshole. I mean, think about it. This creative decision was a nod to the fact that the actual historic Titanic never existed. It was either a conspiracy hatched by the airline companies to make people afraid of boat travel and/or anti-iceberg propaganda peddled by the energy companies in order to sell man-made global warming to the public.
Looks like you're gonna need a change of pants, because this theory just gave you the messiest blowjob since that one time a girl vomited on my dick. Number 4. Super Mario Brothers. In the cultist hit Super Mario Brothers, which was extremely popular with cults, so much so, in fact, that it spawned its own cult.
Swing your tits!
Mario and Luigi fixed the plumbing in a world so similar to the one depicted in the video games that people usually can't tell if they're looking at game footage or the movie. In fact, Reddit user I Want Vinny to Kill Me has a theory that the adaptation was so faithful that the film includes what most real Mario fans know in their hearts to be the truth. A theory that is gonna gobble your fucking micro-penis like Monica Lewinsky going to town on a Tic Tac.
Yump.
Okay, so you notice how when John Leguizamo talks to Bob Hoskins, he's always kind of looking past him a little bit? And how he keeps having those weird facial tics? Yeah, that's not because John's a bad actor. Quite the opposite. It's because in the script, Luigi is suffering from terminal 7 brain cancer.
Game over.
And Mario? Nothing but a hallucination caused by the tumor pressing against Luigi's frontal lobe.
Number 3. The Shawshank Redemption. In the classic cult classic, The Shawshank Redemption, Andy Dufresne is a tall drink of water with an even taller problem. He's in jail for a crime he definitely committed. Or is he? Reddit user Saving My Virginity for Asuka Langley has a theory so explosive that it'll cause several $100,000 in property damage, kill and maim at least 15 people, and stick a pinky in your butthole while it deep throats your Johnson down to the balls.
There is no prison. That's right. It's a metaphor for the prison of the mind.
Dude.
Andy is actually living as a free man, but is totally captive to the guilt and remorse he experiences for his crimes. I mean, the story takes place, but everyone is just running around in the woods. The fact that he swam through a doo-doo river was just the symbolism that he was able to let go of the self-defeating mental doo-doo that wouldn't allow him to let go of the past. That, or he did it to be a badass who can now say that he swam through doo-doo.
That's right. Behold the shattered fragments of your fragile mind strewn across the floor. Good luck watching this movie the same way ever again, or anything else for that matter, because this theory just sucked your fucking eyeballs out through your urethra. Number 2. Castaway. In the classic cult clit Classaway, Tom Hanks gets into some hanky-panky with a volleyball named Wilson after being stranded on a desert island, which looks pretty tropical and is definitely not a desert. So why do they call it that? Anyway, Reddit user T Hanks for Nothing has an interesting fan theory that I have absolutely no doubt will perform fellatio on you in a very energetic fashion.
See, we just assume that Hanks has anthropomorphized Wilson to stave off the extreme loneliness of isolation, because Hanks is the human or whatever. But isn't it just as, if not more, likely that this could have taken place the other way around? Isn't it just as likely that this is a story that takes place through the eyes of a volleyball who, coming from a South Asian sweatshop, has witnessed more suffering than most of us will in our lifetimes, and needed a kind of psychological stand-in to sort of teach himself and remind himself that because he has seen the worst of humanity, it don't mean that humanity is the worst? Say no. Go ahead, motherfucker, say no. I dare you.
In fact, T. Hanks for Nothing takes it a step further on his website, TomHanksIsAlie.com, where he points out in great detail that no one can even prove the real-world existence of Tom Hanks, and has inspired a whole following of people who now believe that Tom Hanks is actually Andy Serkis in a green suit, having his body and face digitally hankified in post-production. Number 1. Fight Club. In the cult classic club sandwich Club Fight, Ed Norton is a businessman who meets a fun-loving rapscallion named Tyler Durden, and the two rascals start a men's health group and engage in domestic terrorism. It's a fun-loving, rip-roaring romp through the disillusionment of consumerism. But Reddit user Pepperoni Pizzagate has a theory that will slam your dick in the door of an airlock and shoot it out into the cold, empty vacuum of space.
Tyler Durden doesn't actually exist. The main character is suffering from multiple personality disorder.
Mind blown. Cock completely de-skinned. Thanks for watching Top 5 Insane Movie Theories that will blow your mind and give you what's starting to sound like a really painful blowjob. Next time, we're gonna take a look at absolutely insane video game theories.
Bro, hey gamers!
Was Sonic the Hedgehog in a coma the whole time? Probably not, but you'll watch it anyway, you stupid bitch.